3 wire brushes later and I'm still at it. Right, welcome back to another Sunday Sockets and Spanners video. We're just picking up where we left off the last time, and that is preparing the cab on the tractor for painting and trying to get it back together. The cab roof is still over there on the other side behind you here. Dad's working at that. So today's video we're going to cut this out. If you remember that, so I'm going to cut that out and weld 2 new bits into it. Then get all this cleaned up, get it all taped up, I hope, and that will be it then, ready for undercoating and painting of the cab. As I've said before in the previous video, I'll say it in this video, and I'll say it in the next one. This is not a nut and bolt restoration. It's more of a preservation, all right? So there will be, inside the cab, not really doing anything. I'm going to paint kind of the arms here and a little bit of that, paint that, put a little bit of paint underneath and paint the bottom side there, stop all that from rusting. Not going to paint the top part of the engine or anything like that. So yeah, that is that's what we're going to get up to today. Now I won't be painting today, I know that for sure. Take a while to tape this up and get it all ready, so we might get a bit of undercoat on, I don't know, but we'll see. So yeah, let's get stuck into it. What are you doing?
I'm buffing the welds up in this.
Oh.
And putting these bolts in. Spot welding these bolts in here.
Oh, the hold the wee trim thing on. I see. Right, very good. Still this front thing to finish off then?
Aye, yeah, I had to make that. I'm trying to think of a way I can bend the wee set on it, you know.
Right, there you go. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but the general consensus after doing it with a wire brush is that you need to take this off, cut this out and weld a bit into it. Can't leave it like that. So take this off. I was cleaning that there, I was getting on a weld there, but yeah, need to do this now. Alright, that's interesting. Get that out. Get that off. That would allow that out, wouldn't it?
Just in there, but
it's only on that outside bit there.
I could set a wee bit in there, just about halfway down that, you know, and back up again.
Just snig it down, snig it across, snig it up and just set it in there. I'll hoover it out then. Just need to be careful not to set that on fire. You're welding it.
That's what I say, go down and get the fire extinguisher.
Should be up here, in fairness.
Should be, it's down on the other side.
That's that up now, that'll let you in there.
Yeah.
Right, do the other side then. Hope you can see this. So what I've done is set that plastic up out of the way so that won't get melted now. And what we'll do is we'll cut. I'm going to take the other side off first, but we'll cut along there, and up there. Take that out, weld a new bit in. Job done. Just need to do the same here. Get this off. That's the next job. Right, there we go. I think I have that up enough to be able to get in there, cut that to there, and then weld a bit in. I think that should be alright. We'll cut it to there, I think. See what the boss man says, but that's the plan. Simple as that. Right, the plan was to cut these out, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till we go down for the dinner and bring up the fire extinguisher because that's highly combustible in the back there, and I don't want to start cutting and the sparks go in and then the whole thing go up. That would be a bit of a disaster. So I'll wait, I'll get the fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher should be here, by the way, but it was taken down to the other place. So get it on the way up, we'll do that. See on the other side. And continue on up here just with the wee wire brush and clean that up. So that's what we'll do for now. It's just falling off. What have you done? Put them in through?
I'm doing through and weld. The heat's on.
Oh, on the right, okay.
You know, there's no pull out through and there's no break off.
They do them all, did you, or just do the?
I done 4 of them.
4 of them.
There's still 2 to do yet.
Right.
But I don't know where they go.
Oh, I can soon tell you.
Why I would need to put on the back and front.
Aye.
See where they go, you know.
Well, do you want to flip it over and we can do that then?
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I cut that out so as I could get welding the rusty bits in here. So
right, aye.
I'll just.
That's your template. So it just goes. That's it there then.
I'll just spot weld that. I'll just spot weld that in there and then.
Right. Okay.
And then just meter this up to this.
I need to fold that boy. Well, we do the fold first, and then we can trim off either end.
Aye, I'll do the fold first. With a 1/4 inch to come and go on there.
Well, we would not be able to press the full length. That we'd have to cut that.
No, I can't press the full length at one go, but I can press the full length it just go through, you know.
We can do it that way then.
Aye.
What if we bent it in the bending machine?
It's too soft to bend.
Is it?
That's a brave sharp bend there.
Right. Oh, that wouldn't come out then. You think the only way to do it is press it out?
Aye.
Right.
Oh.
That it?
What's that one bit? Oh, we'll take it off and have a look at it first to see if it worked.
Right, go.
It's not enough.
It's pressing it, but it's not.
Aye.
Yeah, it's not enough. So what do we do there?
Put a lighter bottom in it.
Right. Have you got a lighter bottom for it?
I have.
Okay. That looks more like it.
It's a bit better.
Can't be far away at that, is it?
It's no square enough. This here's, but I'll fix it. That's you're sliding it too far. You know what I mean? When you go to press that, that's sliding it to about here.
Right.
So I need to keep it free. I need to keep it a bit there.
That's behind the line then. A wee bit like that. Is that what you're thinking?
Well, I'll maybe do another route. If I could do it, like that there, and then turn it over the body, press it the other road, then you'll have the sharp bit on this side.
Not far away. Methinks. What do you think?
I don't think it's far away, but
I think
it's not right.
Right. What are we looking like? That's worked there. Now you just slide this up the hill a bit, or
Slide the whole thing up the hill.
right. Take this off.
Aye. It's a bit of a slow process, but I can't do anything else with it.
Can I go any faster?
Oh. Cut to size, should be alright.
Yep.
That'll go on in there like that. It goes like that.
You'll have to trim that a bit off that there. To whatever suits you.
There's a bit to come off this here.
Yeah.
Here. And then this goes out over the top of that and rests along the edge of that.
You have to cut that off there yet?
Yes.
Aye, right, okay. That looks like a good job.
Is it only kind of straight? Straight as a die, look.
Let's see. Very good. Wouldn't like to be manufacturing a cab now. It would take us a brief while.
Aye, but if things work, they work.
So that come out of in there.
That'll do the corners.
That'll do the corner. Massey already done
But
that
I
bit for us.
need to paint that, you know.
Aye, that's
Buff
all right.
this up and paint it before I weld in there.
And that goes in. That goes in there like that. Yep. 100%, and then we just cut along the back there. Aye. Good job.
Cut to suit.
Cut the suit. What are you doing? Bit of skedaddle. Yeah. Go on. Tighten it up a bit.
Eh?
Tighten it up a bit.
I buff the surface weld off.
Right, and then we need to put a line up it and just trim that off it
I
then.
need to trim that off, that width the whole way up, you know.
Yes.
I need to get it up on its end and get in here and level it off as well.
Right, okay.
I need to weld it all up and that's it.
And then it'll be done then, that'll be the end of it.
Done.
Okay.
These other bits and pieces too.
Before we get too far into the video, just to remind you that all Sunday Sockets and Spanners videos are sponsored by Black's Tractors. www.blackstractors.com is their website. If you want to go on there, have a look and see what they got. They're a family-run business and they specialise in parts for Ferguson and Massey Ferguson stuff. as I said before, everything from your T20 all the way up to your 6290s and away on into the modern stuff. So they've got it all there. If you're looking for something, do give them a try, give them a look, and say that's their website there. You can hit them up on that. Right, back to the tractor. Thank you, Blacks. Back to the tractor. Radio, glasses on. Sorry. Right, what I've done is cut these out here. You can see that. Cut that one out. Hope you can hear me. And I've cut that one out. I've kept the cuttings. I'll be able to make a new bit from it. So it's a little bit of a curve on, but you can see that. Okay, rotten. Dad said not to cut it right to the bottom, so I didn't do that, so I've left that little bit of a lip there. So we'll get that cut, weld it in that side, buffed up, and that's good for a bit of paint. So we'll do that. Slightly big, you might have to take a wee bit off for it.
Don't you try them there? They would be a bit vision. Or your
What's them there?
Your glasses.
Are they? Oh, them's a job.
Is them a good job?
Them's a good job, so they protect your eyes and you can see.
Ah.
Yeah, that's super job that. Where'd you get them?
Hey, work boat man.
Prescription safety glasses.
Huh?
Prescription safety glasses.
Prescription safety glasses.
That's like Billy Connolly and the prescription window screens. You ever hear that story?
No.
Billy Connolly, his dad was getting short of sight and he was always forgetting his glasses or whatever, and he said, tell him, you should get one of them. He wasn't able to drive. He goes, Dad, you should get one of them prescription window screens. And he goes, oh, that sounds like a great job. Where'd you get them? But he just made it up. And then it took him like 6 months to tell his father that there wasn't such a thing. And he was thinking, he said, imagine coming the other way and you just see these two big massive eyes in the car just coming at you. You know, with goggles. Right, there you go, that's it in there, but a wee bit too much of a turn in it. So what I'll do is, or a bend in it, what I'll do is I'll just take a, I could even do it here, couldn't I? Something like that, I think. That wee patch there. Doesn't that do?
That would be dead on. I could weld that in there.
Still a wee bit bendy in the middle. Right. Try that. Kind of overestimated the bend in it. That's perfect there. That just would set up there. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Just need a bit of glue on it. And that'll be that. We'll go make the other one. What's he doing here? What's he doing?
Here, split there, and then I'll pull it up.
Oh, that's because it was dipped down on you?
Aye.
Right, so you split it there, push it up, and
Push
then...
it up and weld it again.
Push it up and weld it again. Right, let's see what you're up to. Do you want a couple of G-clamps on it?
I'll get them. I don't think it's still under stress.
You need a deeper cut in it, do you?
A wee bit more cut on it.
Oh, right, aye. Fair enough. Right, there we go. So that's it sitting in now. Just need to run around that with the welder, and that is good to go. So I'm going to get inside of there and inside of there cleaned out with a hoover just to remove the dust, and then I say we'll get the welder around it. So right, just going to show you how we're getting on here. I have a long way to go, but we're getting the rust off. I'm just trying to see where the bits are still left. So there's a lot of rust up there that needs to come off there. You can see that. Up that there's not too bad. Yeah, bit of buffing to do yet. That down there's a diesel tank, which is plastic, so I better not buff that. But yeah, getting there. That's all right. So we'll keep going and keep buffing. Right, getting on okay here. I have a new little brush on the grinder. I had to change it because the other one was done. And I am getting on, as I say, alright. I started to take a lot of the rust off there. A lot of the rust off the back. Now, I'm not going to take this down to the bare metal where the paint is good. Okay, so I'll have scored the paint, which will give it a base for the undercoat. The paint is fine, so why would you take it off to put more paint on? So that will, some of that paint, which is good, solid, will stay. It's scored now with the brush, and that will allow the, say, undercoat to take to it. Where there's rust, that's cut down to the bare metal. Still to go all the way around the cab. I've that underside done there. Got to do the other side. Horrible job that, really. Horrible job. Bits of wire flying out and dust, and yeah, it's horrible. But got my spectaculars, so they are an essential bit of kit when you're working in there with that thing. And yeah, I go around and do the front as well. So getting on okay. I'll keep at it. Right, I've been at this for, it seems like an eternity. Been at it for like over 3 hours, and I've just got that kind of half of the cab done. I've got in below there. Now the dust is building up again when it doesn't look clean, but when I wipe it down with paint thinners, it should come up quite well. So that's only half. So I've got the other half of the cab to do now over this side, and I've got this thing in below here, you know, the brain. I have to watch out for the wires and things, so I don't really want to mess with that. So we'll get this bit done, we'll get that back bit done, and I'll come back to you when that's finished. So see you later. Right, there you go. You can kind of see how we're getting on there. What would you say? That's pretty much down to the bare metal. A wee bit of rust there to come off, a wee bit of rust there to come off. Tidy up round, and a wee bit of rust over there to come off. Down here, I'm going to have to go in with a different type of mechanism in there. I can't get into that there with that grinder. It's too vicious, and I need to watch and not hit these cables, because that thing would just chew them up. And I definitely don't want to be starting rewiring and all that malarkey. So we're getting on good. Just need to keep at this for a bit more. You can see there. And yeah, we'll keep going. And then I'll give you an update when we get finished. Right, I'm taking a break from wire brushing because I'm getting bored of it. Am I getting on well? I've the cabin all done. I just need to do the back of the tractor, and I need to do the front here. This whole bit here needs to be done. as I said before, I'm only doing along the bottom here. I'm not doing the whole engine, right? So go along the bottom, clean it up. And now there's a wee job here I want to do. If you can see that down there, I need to cut them two bolts off because they are seized on there. Tried to loosen them and they're just bending the metal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them off, and then we can weld or drill. I think that's it. He's probably going to drill them out and retap them again, and then we can I'll save that frame there for that water ball for the wipers. So I'll do that now. Just about. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's actually not bad. Clean up with a wire brush. Really could do with a sandblast, but I'm not taking that up to get sandblasted. Need these here cut out or drilled out, maybe. See what the boss man says, but at least that's that off. I think that was bolted to the step, that wasn't it? There we go. Another job done. Don't know if you can see that on my leg, but see with wire brushing, look at that. Then we bristles come tearing out and stick into you. Bugger. I was getting a bit close for comfort, that one. You'd want to have your spectaculars on for this job, that's for sure. Right, next job is to get the front of this cleaned out. It's all full of dirt. So I'll get it hoovered out and then I can start to wire brush it, and that'll be the front done. So we'll do that. Some amount of rubbish in here. Right, that welded on there, so that's a good job. Boss man's over here welding the other side. Three wire brushes later and I'm still at it. That's done. That one's even more done and that one's nearly done, but anyway, we'll keep going. Right, as you can see, I've given the back of the tractor a bit of a clean, not finished yet, but a bit of a clean. Took a lot of dirt out, wire brush there, but all my wire brushes are finished, so I need to get more, and then I'll give it a bit more of a wire brush, but it's getting there. So what I'll do is now, we'll clean. This is cooled down now. We'll clean that up, and then we can get that set back in again. So we'll do that. Right, there you go. That's it. Kind of. Oh, still hot. Grind it down. There's a wee bit off there. A wee bit off the top, but that's not bad at that. So that I'll go back in there again. And that's that fixed up, ready for a bit of paint. Just need to do that one.